Hello my fellow doodlers, it's your favorite YouTuber here, and today is a very, very special day because on July 11th, my YouTube channel turned 4 years old, which is also today. So yeah, it's been a very wacky ride, but it's kind of also been a fun one. And I also just want to note before getting into the video that, someone who's been watching my channel for a while, DA Jumper Guy, was conveniently also celebrating his 1-year anniversary on his channel, which I thought was kind of funny and silly. I'll leave his channel in the description below, so you can go show him some love. So you can go show him some love. He also made a video on his anniversary where he drew his character and other animators' art styles, and it's actually pretty fun and pretty epic, so you should totally and it's actually pretty cool. So you should go watch that. I'll also leave that in the description below. And, you know, he also draws me in the video, so, you know. Now, let's get right into today's Roblox Dead Reels Minecraft G Fuel adventure. Alright, so, I actually haven't even said what this video is gonna be about yet. So, basically, about like 2 days or so ago, I put out a post on my community tab or whatever on YouTube. We're just gonna get right into this. Let's go. Alright, @DuckIsStrange asked, what made you want to do video creation? So, I guess, like, growing up, I watched a lot of cartoons, like Gravity Falls and, like, Amazing World of Gumball, and I just always loved, like, cartoons and stuff. I've also always liked drawing, so that could be a part of it. Parker the Pickle Second Channel asked, what are your top 5 favorite video games? This is an interesting catch. Top 5 video games, it's kind of hard. I don't really have a top 5, but I definitely say that Spelunky 2, Cuphead, are definitely up there. I don't know. I don't really have many favorite games. Alright, now we got the man, the myth, the legend, DA Jumper Guy from the intro. He asked, do I prefer pancakes or waffles? That's, honestly, that's kind of a hard choice. I like both, but if I'd had to choose, I'd probably go with waffles just because pancakes get soggy a lot easier when they're in, like, syrup or something. But, like, also, you can put a lot of more, like, exotic toppings on waffles than pancakes, and it still tastes good, if that makes sense. Stick Figure World Official asked, gas or electric? That's kind of a stupid question, because, like, obviously I would pick electric. Right, we got a juicy one from Chicken Fella. He said, hooray, happy 4-year anniversary soon, thank you. My question is chicken yes or chicken no? Take this any way you want, just remember I'm always watching. So chicken yes or chicken no? Chicken always. Alright, Gibberish Games asked, what was the most annoying part of animating when you started, and what's your favorite animation you've ever made, and why? Well, I'm just gonna get the first question out of the way. There wasn't really a hard part, because originally, when I first started off animation, I just did it for fun. Like, I did it as a me thing. And I still do that as a me thing, because it is just, like, a hobby, and I do love animating. But also, I mean, I think there's more of a hard part now than instead of starting, because now that I actually have a fan base and like a community, big or small, it doesn't matter, they're still counting on me, and I don't want to like make them wait. Like, I know most people watching know animation takes a long time, but like also it's just like, I don't know, just the pressure of like feeling I need to be rushed, just like I need to get them out like bing bang boom. It makes it a little hard. And then for your second question, what's your favorite animation you've ever made and why? What? What's your favorite animation you've ever made and why? That's gonna be a very hard choice. Actually, I'm probably gonna go with the part 2 to my Geometry Dash OC video. The first video was fine. I don't understand how that got so popular, and the second video, which has a lot more like smooth animation and is just honestly way better in my opinion, only got 50K. Like, that's not even a quarter of what the first video got. But yeah, I think that's going to be my favorite. Alright, we got @Animation Maniac, who is our only channel member, so thank you. He asked, what's your favorite animator? For animator, I'm going to go with Garrett the Carrot. He's also a Christian animator, and he's just really funny. He's actually a lot of my inspiration, too. Next, we got Doodle Dimensions. They asked, how did you come up with the name Deluxian Doodles? Well, that's actually a long story, kind of. But long story short, originally I had the name like Super Animations or something. Then after that, I made a gaming channel which did a lot better than my other ones, named just Deluxium, because for some reason I've just always liked the word deluxe. I just thought it was kind of cool or something, and I just kind of added on to it. And then for my animation name, I wanted something that would like ring, like or like what? I wanted something that would roll off the tongue and stuff. I like Deluxium Doodles just sounded cool for an animation name. Fruit Bowl Films asked, would you rather? Oh gosh, this is a long one. Oh boy, I feel like I should do like a very like. Would you rather live with 11 gnomes? Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Would you rather live with 11 gnomes for 10 years that don't speak any English? They just say random stuff like Savrankajoid, and they are super annoying and mess up everything. Like, if you are trying to animate, they ring a random bell in your ear, and one of them is trying to eat your printer for no reason. But only one gnome knows how to speak English, but he can only say, if I eat your Oreos, I will pee on your bed. And on the third day of living with them, the gnome will say, it says that any semi-truck dumps a whole ton of Oreos on your lawn, and all the gnomes go and run outside to eat the Oreos, and 5 minutes later they are at your bed and it is soaked and smells horrible, and you have to live with the gnomes the whole 10 years, because if you try to leave your house, there is an eldritch horror that chases you down and brings you back, and all you can eat is Oreos, and the Oreos taste like Spam, which usually isn't that bad, but since it's Oreos, it tastes good. Or you have to spend the night with Drake. I'll pick the gnomes, thanks. And at Sally, what? And at Sailing Kashmir, which is my mom, asked favorite Bible story. That's actually kind of a hard question, because there's a lot of I have a lot of favorite Bible stories. There's a lot, but I know this is gonna sound like a boring answer. I'm probably gonna say Noah's Ark, because I have a reason, and the reason is because this generation, there's not very many Christians, and I feel like this generation, kids have a very short attention span. So I feel like Noah's Ark, like, most Bible stories aren't, like, they aren't boring, but, like, obviously they're not going to be some super big action Spider-Man movie. So I think that Noah's Ark is a very interesting and fun story, and I think a lot of kids would find that interesting and actually be intrigued, and I've also always just liked it. I always thought it was just a really cool story. So yeah. And with that, my friendos, that leaves us to the end of the Q&A. I know that might have seemed short, but this actually took a really long time to animate. But thank you all for watching so much. And thank you all for 4 years of amazing content. But anyways, I'm not going to talk anymore because I don't want to animate all this. So I love you all, and goodbye.